to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video telling what inspired me to launch my lash line and how I was motivated, what motivated me, and all that good stuff like that. And I'm gonna just do a little motivational speech too for all of the people that be asking me like, man, how did you start? Like, what do I need to do to start and all that type of stuff. I always knew that I really wanted to be my own businesswoman. I wanted to have multiple businesses. I knew I wanted to be a businesswoman, but I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do. In my senior year of high school, when I started thinking about like, man, I really want to own a business. I want to have my own business one day. I want to be my own boss. January of 2018 is when I decided, you know what, I'm gonna launch a lash brand. And that's what I did. I launched my very first lash brand, Lash by Ashley J. Well, I didn't officially launch it in January, but I did announce that I am going to be launching a lash brand. And it took me some months to actually do it. Like, I was contemplating, like, I was one of those type of people that I was like, I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm gonna do it. No, I don't feel like doing it. Like, you know, I was one of those type of people, a procrastinator, and I just never actually put my mind to it and put my my work into it. Like, I never put work into actually launching this brand, but I always fell in love with the idea of having it. So March, April, I really started saying, you know what, let me do this. I'm sick of saying I'm gonna do something but don't actually ever do it. Like, I've done that multiple times. I've done it with Wigs by Ash. That was supposed to be a business that I was gonna do. I did that with YouTube. I was gonna be faithfully dedicated to YouTube and post videos every day, but I slacked off on that. So I must say I am very proud of myself for actually going through with actually launching my lash brand. And yeah, fast forward to August is when I actually launched the brand. And I was really nervous and excited all at the same time. Like, you know what, I'm actually gonna do this. It's gonna work out. And you know what, I didn't put my expectations too high before I launched it, because I didn't want to get my hopes up high and then get let down. So I said, you know what, if I get people to actually like my lashes, that's what I'm going to start off with. I'm not going to expect nobody to buy my lashes as soon as I launch the brand. And so anyways, I launched my brand August 31st of 2018. Got so much good feedback. Like, people was like, oh my gosh, I love your lashes. I'm so proud of you. You're doing so good. You look entrepreneur. You got your head on straight. All that good stuff. Like, all of that very positive energy that I was getting from people, from strangers, from friends, from family, all of that good stuff. And it was really just motivation. And that's all really, when you start in a business, that's really all you need, is motivation from other people, from outsiders, so that you can feel like, you know what, yeah, I do got this. They got my back 100%. Well, I don't want to say they have your back, but I want to say they support you to an extent. When you get people that support you and honestly want the best for you and tell you all the time like, good job, I'm proud of you, and all that type of stuff, that's what you need. You need that in the beginning more than ever. You need the sales, but don't get me wrong, you do need the sales, but you also need that support and that motivation from outsiders. Like, keep up the good work, telling you, oh, can I buy some lashes? Oh, can I do this? Can I do that? Can I be a part of your brand? Can I be a brand ambassador? Can I be a promoter? Like, that stuff really affects how you feel about your own business. It really motivates you. And you have to have confidence in yourself and be able to know that if I don't have no support, I got to be my own support 100%. And you have to go in with that mindset when you first want to open a business, because if you don't, people gonna notice. When I supposedly launched a wig thing, I got all excited. I started making little wigs. They was bogus, I ain't even gonna lie. But you know, it's always room for perfection. And if I believe if I would have kept on with that, Despite not having as much motivation as I did with my lashes, I believe that I could have been like the next Cliff V Miro, whoever it is that be slaying wigs. You know, I could have been the next that if I stuck to it. All of that stuff does matter, and it does I don't want to say the wrong thing. It does, to an extent, affect how you think about your business. And when you're in the process of trying to launch a business, you do need to have yourself backed up before anybody else. You gotta know, you know what, I'm gonna do this. Even if I don't get any support from anybody, I'm gonna keep going. And then when you get that first sale, that's gonna be like, oh my gosh, you know what? It was all worth it. You know, because when I first got my first sale, it took me, I think, a month to get my first sale on my lashes. And so I launched it August 31st, and I got it like towards the end of September. I got my first sale like towards the end of September, and I was like, you know what? Through that little gap, I was getting very, 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 very discouraged, because I was like, you know what? Maybe this isn't, I don't know, it's just too time consuming. Then people ain't really buying them and all that type of stuff. But I mean, I still stuck through it, and that person buying my lashes is what motivated me even more. I was like, you know what? People gonna buy it. So now, fast forward to now, I've had so many sales, so many people, loyal customers, like coming back to me back to back, and it's just like surreal almost. And trust me, I'm nowhere near where I want to be yet. And I do believe that I can be as big as all of these other companies, Fashion Nova, Pretty Little Thing, all of those clothing companies, all of those lash companies, all of those makeup companies. I believe I can be as big as that. And it's just all about sticking to your plan, not giving up on yourself, not giving up on your brand. It's all about that. Like, you really gotta push yourself when it comes to stuff like this, and you gotta be creative, think of new ideas, think of ways that you can stand out, and all that type of stuff. So I really do encourage anybody to start a brand, a business, whatever. Don't stop in a gap where you're getting no sales, because that little gap is enough time for you to create, think, be different, and allow your brand to grow on its own. So yeah.
Tsunami.